run the streets, set the pace. Ours, speed's the creed. Southern thought, racing breed.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's green flag it.
A green flag it. I enjoy the music. I always like that. It's
I do
always
too.
an exciting time.
Yes.
Hear that, we're fixing to go live and
That's
all
right.
that. Thank you for those that were waiting for us. We appreciate that very much. I am Dave,
Dean.
Cornbread Man. We got Dean Chaser Potts.
There you go.
And maybe Dusty will join us. Hot Wheels.
Right.
That's what we decided he is, right? Hot Wheels.
Yes,
he
Hot
decided
Wheels.
he's Hot Wheels. If he gets the message, he may be busy, but sometimes Dusty from Poff Racing will join us, and he's been a great addition to the team. He's actually races cars, so,
Right. And trucks.
and he's wrecked, so
Right.
he has experience of wrecking, and he's leaped over tall hills.
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty good jump.
It is.
He got a little more elevation on that than I think he wanted to, but the good thing he was young, even though he got hurt. I mean,
Right.
if he'd have been 50, that might have been bad.
Oh Lord, what are you talking about?
I don't think I could have handled that at 40. I'll be honest with you.
I
Wow, what a hit!
know it.
I mean, it all goes like we were talking about back to the shocks. I think he probably hit really, really hard.
Oh yeah.
I know he hit hard, but I mean he bottomed out. Those shocks were. I mean, have you ever been on a ride at Lake Winnie?
Yes.
And the ride hit really hard.
Oh yes.
And you're thinking that's not supposed to work that way.
Exactly.
I've had that happen,
I have too.
and it makes perfect sense. Back in the day, now I don't know about today, but I used to know the people that worked on those machines, those rides and stuff,
Mhm.
and it was really crazy to get on them.
yeah.
Knowing that I know those people,
Oh yeah.
knowing that, but I never heard of anything bad happen. I think they had one incident where a kid got thrown off a ride a few years ago. I think I remember that.
Yes.
But I'm going to tell you, I can't help it. I'm that safety guy, because I've been in safety.
Yeah.
So I'm the dummy that's up there looking at all the welds, it looks like a bad weld, looking for rust and chains not old right or things clicking, funny sounds.
If I'm on a ride, I don't look at nothing like that.
You don't?
No.
What do you look at?
I just look around. I don't look for stuff like you do.
I can't help it. It's like it's like riding your car. You go, hey, there's a sound coming from my car. It don't sound right. A little thump, a little click, a little whatever. I'm like that on those rides.
Yeah, you're supposed to because you're in safety.
Well, I'm
you're
training now, but I did, a lot, 15 years in safety.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I can't help it. I guess I could never be a race car driver because I'll always be complaining. It's not right. I hear a sound. I'd be that guy that the pit crew be going, man, I wish you'd shut up. We're doing the best we can because I would hear a sound. No, I mean it's loud, but still, you hear those. I ran machines. You hear a sound. It's not right. You're going, that's not right. There's something wrong here. So anyway, I don't know why I took it down that road, but
no, you're right.
But he hit hard, and we've showed that video before. We'll have to pull it back up.
Yes.
I think I took it out of StreamYard to make space, but that was a heck of a jump.
It was.
Anyway, Dusty's made Hot Wheels has made a nice splash and a nice addition to the team. Biscuit Boy not here tonight.
No,
he'll be here tomorrow night.
Ken's here.
Ken is Marine. Well, he's to me, he's just Marine.
He's security.
What? By the way, we got to take a moment. It doesn't matter the show. We're always going to take a moment for great things, and I don't care what anybody thought about the State of the Union or not. But the honoring of those soldiers, was so cool. 100 years old.
Yes.
Guys injured in the operations and stuff.
Yeah.
Guy that flew all the missions, man. I'm like, I got shot up. I mean, that was a moment.
It was.
That was a moment.
And the hockey team that come in.
The hockey team come in. I mean, your patriotism meter should have been running all over the top, and that was just cool. And I'm always enjoying seeing.
Right.
And they said there was going to be some others that would be honored on the team and all that later date. And I'm glad. That's a high honor,
It is.
And that guy one guy had to get out of a wheelchair and stand on the walker.
Yes.
He's still hurt. And he's a big guy.
He was.
I was thinking pilot. This guy looks like he's on the football team.
Exactly.
What a striking picture there in that uniform and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a good day to be an American. I mean,
exactly.
I appreciate their service to the nation.
Me too.
You know, the one guy, he was honored. The two older guys were honored. And the one guy, he never even told anybody about it. Like they finally found out about it. And what a neat thing that he got honored that late in life.
And then they gave that other guy that Purple Heart.
The Purple Heart.
Yes.
Yeah. And that was, that's moving to me.
It was.
I mean, I'm very patriotic. I love the military.
Right. I do too.
And, you know, it's just, these are human beings that go and put it on the line for us. And,
Yes.
you know, most service people never see action, honestly, but it's just as dangerous in practice and
Yes.
training and whatever else. And for all of them, but especially those that go into harm's way, you know, what a moment. So, you know, NASCAR, which we're here to talk racing now. Welcome to the, you know, the SFP Racing Hour and Dirt Report.
But we're patriots.
But racing is very patriotic.
That's right.
They have the flyovers.
That's right.
They do that. It doesn't matter if every other sport quit doing it. NASCAR would still do it.
Oh yes.
The fans would expect that.
And they will pray too before they race.
They pray. They do. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I don't watch. I've quit watching the you know, I watch the NFL games, but I've quit watching the pregame. It just shoves so much stuff at me I don't like. I wait for kickoff. NASCAR is one of those you want to watch the pre-race.
Yes.
I mean, there's interviews going on. They're checking in with a lot of things.
Right.
You got the singing. They always have somebody really nice to, you know, somebody pretty legendary to say start your engine.
Yes.
You know, like the prayer you mentioned.
Right.
There's just a lot of good things going on.
And
so they got you kind of pumped up.
The national anthem.
The national anthem, absolutely. And those are just cool things that I like to see.
Right.
And I appreciate, you know, I just appreciate it. So
anyway,
I do too. Want to take a moment tonight and do that.
Yes.
While we're kicking off here. We had hoped to have an interview tonight with a dirt truck driver. We'll have to find out what happened. Sometimes there's miscommunication. We do have one tomorrow night, though.
Yes.
We have one tomorrow night. So we'll figure it out, and we're just going to have our regular show. So the Dirt Report tonight, we'll mention some things about that's going on about the Dirt Report and some of the things that's going on. Some of the drivers we've been talking to. We've got all kinds of interviews, Dean. Dean's phone. They're going to have to replace it. He has burned it up. I mean, I don't know what mileage was on his phone before he started all this, but I'm going to tell you, his phone it's an inferno right now. The battery has got to be screaming, "Help me, help me!" I mean, the heat coming off that thing, you're burning it up, and Facebook and all these things where he's tracking down information on these guys. And shout out to all the drivers that forward that information out. Talk about coming on; it really helps us. It helps them, and we appreciate that.
Tomorrow night, Jalen Stanridge is to be with us.
Jalen, and that's remote, right?
Remote. Yes.
And does it have in there where he's from? What state?
No, I didn't write that
We
down.
have people from all across the country.
Yes.
And even outside Canada. So we're working it. We hope to be worldwide with this and talking to race car drivers from all over the world.
While you're talking, I got to say this.
Go right ahead.
I've got on here, note, one of the drivers I have talked to is from Kansas City.
Kansas City. A lot of good racing.
No, not Kansas City. Folks, I just lied. It was Wichita, Kansas.
Okay, it was in Kansas. It was Wichita.
Right,
That's right.
yes.
I remember putting that in our scheduler.
Yes.
And I need to post it. If you'd like to follow our schedule, a lot of people ask about schedule. I need to post more on the social media and in here, I guess. And it has bounced a little bit due to some things. Now, we're doing a lot. Most of it has stayed the same, but there has been some shows due to my wife's health and some other things. I've had to move around a little bit. And sometimes even cancel. I hate that. We're trying to work that out where that's limited. Not going to say it won't happen, but I've about got it down where I think it's going to we're moving the pet show to Sunday and give me leeway on a couple of shows that I just want to maybe throw in. And some of them are monthly, some of them are twice a month, some of them are weekly, and then some of them are daily almost. So but if you want to follow our schedule, we're on BAND, and you don't have to. It won't inundate you with things. We'll put that address up. I'll get it sent out. I put it out on socials here and there, and we have a few people that are in there that do follow it. They like to know. But once people know when you're coming on, they kind of want to stick with that. So remember, our racing is usually either on Monday and Wednesday due to Dean's schedule.
Yes.
So one week Monday, next week Wednesday.
Right.
But we're also doing sometimes Tuesday night or Thursday night. And Saturday has become a very popular day for us to do interviews in. So right after the Cornbread Man and Biscuit Boy show, we've been doing, not every week, every other week.
Right.
We've been doing interviews with drivers, and so we don't have one this week, but the next week we have. I'm pretty sure we have somebody. We are scheduling into May.
Yes.
Into May. We have drivers scheduled into May that are be coming on. So
did you get those I sent you last night?
I did. They're already in band.
Okay.
They're there, and they're in my scheduling. I'm old school too. I do a notebook and the electronic.
Yes.
You know, I'm just old school like that. So
Mom loves your fireplace in the back.
She likes the fireplace.
Yes.
You know, I don't know. It just sets the tone. You know, it's like I don't know. It's meditative, I guess. You know, it just fits. You know, with the coloring of some of our backgrounds and stuff. The fire. I'm glad. Thanks, Mom, for that. Just something different. Sometimes I run ads on there. Sometimes when I did the interview with Pickaxe CEO Jeff Dorning, I wanted to put up something with the podcast and Pickaxe on there, so I didn't run it that day. But it's been fun for me to do, especially since it's been cold.
Oh yes,
and it got cold again. Why'd you let it get cold again?
I don't know, Ken.
I mean, we had warm weather.
Yeah,
and then I turn around and I'm freezing to death.
Me too.
What's going on with that?
Last week was wonderful.
The wind blowing. I'm over it. But I think
Me too.
I think we're back in the 50s and 60s now for the rest of the year.
Today's been cloudy and rainy and
it's a little wah.
Yeah, wow.
But we do still.
We've been cool like Bubba today. Bye.
Oh, come on, man. We're gonna be talking about all that in just a minute. You watch yourself. You behave. But,
I'm not going to.
Did you know? Let me say this first. I'll forget it. You know, it was cold at Atlanta.
Yes, it was.
And in fact, the winner. We'll talk about the race in just a minute.
Right.
But the winner talked about how cold it was.
Yes.
He was over it. He'd been out there for hours, flying around at 180 plus. You know, he was done. He says cold. So, you know, and that was not too far from where we live. So 3 hours or so, but 2.5, 3 hours. What is it, about 3 hours? Hampton?
From here to
Hampton,
Atlanta.
Georgia. That's about 3 hours from here.
Yeah, 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours. So
Track,
the weather doesn't change much in those distances. So anyway, we're going to talk about the race.
Okay, I got a question to ask y'all. You and Ken both. Saturday was a timed race.
A timed race.
The truck race.
Yeah.
Do y'all like that? Do y'all think we'll have one timed race?
You mean timed as in it has to be done by a certain time?
Yes,
the winner will be announced. So whoever's in the lead at that time?
Yes.
I'm not for it. I know they're trying to get all sports are trying to bring the times down because they say people don't watch as much except the hardcores. They want something that's quicker and doesn't drag on. But I think, I don't know. I get it in one way, another way I don't. It's like baseball. I'm an old baseball guy, and to me, extra innings is bonus. I mean, you get more for your money. You know, things are going to happen. I just don't. I don't think. But I again, to make that work, because I don't know what the attendance is like for. It was pretty good this week.
It was.
It was pretty good. I looked at the stands. I didn't get to see the O'Reilly League, but I did see the truck race. That was a great race. I enjoyed watching that. But I'd say for me, I'm not big on the timed. Because most people are, if they got to do something, they're just going to jump out of the race and go back in anyway. That's not, to me, not going to affect too much whether they're going, watch or not. What do you think?
I'm not for it.
Yeah, I'm not.
That was this morning on the radio. They talked about, do we need a timed race? Normally, races is like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Do we want a timed race? Do we want like at a road course, Watkins Glen, Sonoma, any of the road courses that we want, because they are normally 3 hours long.
Well, let me just modify my answer here because you made me think of something.
Okay.
I don't like those races anyway, but there are a couple of them that are not too bad. But I say if you're going to do one, do Chicagoland that way, and I'd be okay with that. Because I don't like that race anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's timed or not.
My opinion, we shouldn't have a timed race.
I just don't like the idea of it.
I don't either. Because, Ken, what's your idea?
I don't like them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like them either, and I think they're doing is they're coming under pressure from sponsors.
Yeah, coming under pressure. Like Saturday, Fox said, you can have all the time you need.
Yeah.
But CW said no. CW said the race starts at 6 o'clock. You can have right at 6 o'clock. So the trucks are going to be through by then. That's why they ended the race at 5:20.
This is where NASCAR, for not the Cup, my opinion is NASCAR needs to have their own channel, and they sell advertising for that, and they don't worry about how long anything is.
Right.
They say you're sponsoring NASCAR TV or whatever,
Right.
and we're going to be talking about sports where teams are doing this. The technology's there now, and my goodness, I think there's enough racing fans out there that
Right.
would support a network. And I get it. You get these channels, even though it's Fox Sports, they're on Fox channels, and you roll it into their TV shows
Right.
and everything else or whatever it is that they want to get to. They need to be on something where that's not going to matter.
But they're doing it because CW, Fox, NBC, TNT, Amazon, blah, 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 is paying X amount of millions just
Well,
to have this.
That's what happens
sport.
when you sell your soul to all these public,
Yes, yes.
to all these entities and try to maximize all the money. I get that, but what you run into is they're putting pressure back,
yes.
and they're saying we want more bang for our buck,
right.
and they get too much say so, and I get it because they're paying a lot. But they're getting a lot of viewers too.
They are.
And I get it. At a longer race, you're probably having people tune out. But listen, you've already gotten your audience anyway.
Right, right.
And again, don't put something up against the back of it. Leave that program kind of flexible so you can do something in case it extends.
That's right.
I just don't like that because to me, instead of fighting for a win, you're fighting for a time.
Right, right. That's what they were doing Saturday. They're fighting for a time.
Yeah, then you're going to do stupid things to be around the front at that time because you know it's coming up, which I know they do for the end of the race anyway. But I just think that's ridiculous. I don't like it. What happens? I mean, what happens if they're in caution and the time ends?
That's what they talked about this morning. They said
that's wrong.
They said if you're in a caution, is the time going to stop for that caution? Is the time going to stop for this?
That's what I'm saying. If you said this is the time and that's it, and somebody says, hey, we need to have our last, the fans are going to feel cheated because they're going to want their last two laps.
They was cheated.
And I'll say this: a lot of fans, whether you do that at lap 200 or 400 or whatever, they want that. And if they don't get that, they're going to be ticked off. So you're going to have to extend anyway. It's bound to happen.
You had fans out there that was ticked off over it. That said, hey, we paid to have a full race in, but NASCAR and Fox and CW said, no, we're going to cut the race short.
Well, see, in baseball, they brought in the pitch the pitching
the pitch clock.
time clock, where you only have 30 seconds or something,
yes,
or 35, whatever it is. But sometimes some things they can reset it for, but some things they can't. And I've just said I get it. There was a little bit of too much stepping out of the box and all that. Instead of having a clock, all they need to do was tell the pitchers you can't walk around the mound for 2 minutes.
That's
you
right.
got to stay on the mound, and
That's right.
to the batter, quit stepping out so much. You can ask for one, maybe step out, and then that's it. That's what was slowing it down. Most of the pitchers like to stay on a rhythm anyway. And what happens is some pitchers that pitch fast don't worry about it. They're never going to have that.
Right.
The ones that go slower, they're bumping up against it. But I just don't like that because I feel like I find myself watching that clock, and I don't like that.
If they had a time in a road course, say, that's what it was talked about this morning in the road course. They would have no stage breaks. They'd keep on racing. And if you're leading the race, when that hour ended, you got extra points like you do in a stage race.
I don't know.
See, they tried to put the gravy on the biscuit, but I just didn't buy it.
Well, yeah, and you got to have your gravy on.
Right.
Biscuit.
I didn't like what they were saying.
That gravy was not good. Well, and who's to say that somebody doesn't wreck a team member of a team?
Right.
Wreck somebody out. Oh, I'm sorry, I got into your fender.
Right.
Knowing that race is timed, and if you spin him right now, your guy's going to win.
Exactly.
I know that you can say that's the end of the race, but that's chaos anyway.
No.
This is going to be just trying to be at the front. When that time hits, okay, you come back around. That's it. I'm just not a fan of it.
That's it.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan at To me, the time is the length.
That's it. Yes, yes.
The
yes.
length is the time. And the only thing that could change that is I know they do some things in case it's late and it's rained out. It's bad weather.
Right,
Maybe
right.
you do that. But listen, if I go to a race that's 300 miles, 400 miles, 500 miles, 250 miles, whatever, I want to see my race.
Me too.
I don't want to worry about time. I paid for the ticket or I tuned on the TV or wherever to watch a race for 500 miles, and I want that.
But the only reason that I have seen besides Saturday where the channels is conflicting with the sport is whenever it's lights at the track. They have lights at the track, so they have to do something before it got dark.
Yeah,
That's the only exception to the rule.
well, I would say to that, why don't they have lights at the track?
But some tracks don't have lights.
I would make that a requirement. You want to be a track on the NASCAR circuit at whatever level, you should have lights.
I agree right there, 100%.
That should be the prerequisite. I mean, there's just certain things. You got to have so much, parking spaces. You got to have so much restrooms, just like anything else.
Yes.
You got to have some lights. Things are
Exactly.
going to happen.
I
That shouldn't
agree.
be the excuse.
I agree with you.
And if NASCAR wants to partner with them to help, because I know it's expensive, but do some advertising for them. Get some company to help you out, and they're making money and getting advertising. There's all kinds of things you can do with that. But let's not let lights be the. I like watching them under the lights.
I do too.
The colors really jump off the car. You see the fire out of the mufflers more.
Yes.
Sparks, all that stuff. I've become a big fan of night racing.
I have too. But like you said, I agree with you. I'm going to echo it. But lights on the track if you're going to be a NASCAR circuit track.
Yeah, I get it if you're, my gosh, even dirt tracks have lights. I
Yeah.
mean, they race at night. I mean, why would they not have lights?
Exactly.
Do you know what tracks don't?
Dover don't. I don't think. Las Vegas, I don't think has lights.
Good grief.
I don't believe Texas has got lights.
Ridiculous. These are big, these are well-known, well-respected racetracks. They should have lights.
Folks, if I'm wrong, tell me. I know I don't believe.
And I know you mean there's lights so people can see to get out and all that.
Right, but
you got to have a certain amount of lightage on the track.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
That's crazy.
Martinsville, I don't think has lights around the track. So you got these big.
I'd give them a time factor to get that done, or you're in danger of losing the race.
But then you're looking at millions for all the equipment to go around that track. All the poles, all the lights you got.
Well, if you want to be a track, I mean, start the race a little earlier if you think that's a problem.
I agree.
Mean, well, it's 4 hours. I mean, not for the trucks. What is it for the trucks? 3?
Approximately 3 hours.
That was a 250, wasn't it, or 300 on that?
Yes.
So 3 hours. Why do you start? You started at a time where it wouldn't even run into that.
Well, they didn't start their race exactly on time because of the rain.
Well, that's going to happen too. So that's why you need to have lights.
I agree.
Rain's going to happen, or you're going to have to move it to the next day. I don't believe in cheating the fans.
I don't either. But they was cheated Saturday.
I get it, and sometimes I like that. The Clash?
Yes.
Was reset twice.
Yes.
That was the third
yes,
date.
Yes.
Things like exceptions are going to happen like that. You can't help rain and all that. But I just don't like them shortening it down. And I'm shocked that NASCAR would do that. It's got to be pressure coming mainly from the advertisers.
It is.
Because the guy that came into baseball, he came in with the intention to shorten them down, and they're all doing something. That's like used to in football. When you went out of bounds, the clock would stay stopped till you come back. Now they start it back except in the last 2 minutes.
Yes.
They just keep that clock rolling, no matter what.
Right.
You're cheating me out of time.
Exactly.
I mean, I get if they run the ball more and they don't pass and the clock keeps going, it shortens the game down.
It does.
So it's a give and take, but I don't want you to force that.
But they're forcing it also with the cautions because you're in a caution. The track, you're still counting the laps down.
You are. They're counting those off, and I don't know that I believe in that.
I don't either. I don't.
And then we get into the whole thing at Daytona where they were, preserving gas.
Yeah.
Running under speed, the whole field. I mean, come on.
You wouldn't know that if you wasn't told. if you wasn't told that by the media, by the press box, you wouldn't have known it.
I mean, they were, and they were talking about how they were cutting the motors on and off and coasting and all that when they're doing the caution laps. I just don't know that to me, you just make the field come to a stop,
Yeah, right.
and then we'll start back up. I ain't saying red flag, but until they can clear that, then you do one lap warm up and go.
That's it.
Instead of running these, I mean, because they'll run sometimes 10, 15 laps.
Yes,
they're
yes,
just coasting along.
yes.
You know, have them stop and shut the motors off. That way, nobody can touch the car. It's
That's
hell.
right. That's right.
And everybody's got an opinion, but I
I
just
like that.
well, to me, you don't lose gas then.
Exactly.
It's equal for everybody. you know.
Exactly.
And if you do want to come in, then the pits, the cost of the pits will be open, and you come in. If you want to put fuel, you put. Most of them are
I
going to do it
agree
anyway.
with you. I agree.
At the end of the race should be the only time that gas mileage should come into play. I know you're trying to cheat one, and if you run out the end, you run out.
You run out.
Running up to a stage, and I'm not a big fan of the stages anyway. But okay, if you're going to have it, I'd make it so that there's no way it's about gas.
Right.
Change
right.
the distance or something.
Right.
I mean, come on. I want to see them going as fast
Me
as they
too.
possibly
Me
can
too.
go.
Me too.
Not limited by gas, but by the conditions of the track or the conditions of the car is going to determine, or just how your car is running.
That's right.
You may use a little more gas.
That's right.
They were talking about one of the manufacturers was using a little more gas than the other one. I think it was the Fords?
I think it was.
The Fords were using more gas.
I think it was.
Oh, they get more horsepower. Yeah.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding. The Fords have been running strong
They
this
have.
year.
They have.
I mean, they're back. Ford is back. Ford tough.
Right.
But I just don't like that. I didn't like that at Daytona. And I'll tell you that I think for me, Atlanta was a more exciting race.
It was exciting
than
race.
Daytona even.
It
And that's hard to say. But because of a couple of things like that, I enjoyed it. It was really good.
Right.
Atlanta was fun.
It was fun.
All the lead changes and everything that was
Yes.
going on. I think that was pretty cool.
It was cool.
All
All the cautions, all the spin outs, all the wrecks.
let's talk about some of them. There were a number of people that made tremendous mistakes.
Oh,
in that
yes,
race, the
yes,
Atlanta race.
yes.
I mean, one of those was Kyle Larson.
Oh, yes.
And it seemed to me that there was a miscommunication going on between the spotter and Larson.
There was.
It seemed to me that, at first the spotter was basically saying, Larson was saying, I didn't know he was there. So it seemed to me he was alluding that the spotter didn't inform him.
Right.
At the end, once he's had time to reflect, and here's your, let's watch what we say.
Uh-huh.
He took full responsibility. But I think what we're seeing was, and this is really amazing, that in that communication, it seemed like to me it was like he was reporting the next lane, but not the last lane.
Exactly. He was.
The spotter.
He was.
Well, I think and they will, but I think I can see they are a little blind on that blind spot.
They are.
The spotter should say that. I wondered why he came down like that. I mean, that was crazy that move. He said, I didn't know he was there. That was the communication in the car while he's sitting there. He's saying they were talking about it. They chimed in on that radio traffic. Larson says, I didn't know they were there.
Right.
I didn't know that. And I forget who it was. It was coming up, Briscoe or something.
I think it was Briscoe.
Was coming up, and he said, I didn't know it was there. They'll get that straightened out.
Right.
But it just kills me. Here's the guy that won the championship.
Right. Exactly.
The same crapola mistakes was happening early last year. That's why I kind of got off the Larson winning the whole thing at one point, because he lost his speed at one point.
Right.
He was making dumb mistakes.
Right.
William Byron was another one doing that.
Yes.
Well, William Byron's kind of started out a little bit this year.
Yes.
Getting caught up in some silliness.
And you had all three Hendrick cars that made dumb mistakes.
They did. And
the only one that tried to improve on it was Chase. And he came in, what was it, 11th?
11th, yeah.
Okay. What happened to this?
It's just unbelievable that Hendrick cars would be making that kind of mistake.
That's what I'm saying.
This is not a one race deal. This goes all the way back. I don't know what happened the year before, but I can tell you last year, we talked about this a lot early in the season last year when we picked it up, which is about race 7.
Right. When
we started the show, because we're almost a year.
Right.
Race 7 or whatever it was. We both have said, because Chase was having trouble.
He was.
Chase was the lead one.
Yes.
Chase was making all kinds of mistakes in the pits.
Yes.
Well, look at some of the things that was going on.
Exactly.
In the pits this week.
Yes,
what happened? Chase ran over his pit stall, right?
No.
Was it him?
Yeah. He had back up.
So it cost him time.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
I know it.
Now, I will say that's a tight pit box.
Yes.
At Atlanta, but still.
And it's narrow, but that's no excuse for this mistake.
It's the same stuff. And he's not going to win a championship if he can't limit this.
No.
he's got the car.
Yes.
At every race, he's getting near the top, but he's getting caught up in those really dumb things.
Right. I agree.
And I just think he's got to limit that if he wants to. We're just 2 races in, but again, we said that last year, and it kept happening for a few races.
Yeah.
Then all of them got lit up. I mean, they're like Hendrick all of a sudden.
But Bowman didn't. Bowman was still
didn't.
outside the box.
What was NC says after Reddick won the other day, I sent him a text. I said, "Congratulations, your last lap was your best lap. Why don't you give your fans a lap dance?" Just kidding. Good one, NC. Yeah, we're going to talk about Reddick too.
Reddick, he's on fire.
He is on fire. I think I was as much as anybody, or agreement with everybody that was out there, is that how did that car maintain
I know
the ability to stay up front? The only thing I can figure is it's still a mystery to me that he must have just been getting enough from the car in front of him that it was sending the air, not hitting right in that spot.
Right, it was.
I don't know if it's the way the cars are shaped, or maybe if he was pulling over a little bit.
Right.
But it seemed like that it was not affecting him at all.
It wasn't.
And when he got in open air, it seemed like he was maintaining too. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's not
the aerodynamics was bad. The whole fender well was gone.
That's not the first time a wrecked car has entered victory lane.
But he wasn't up front of the whole. No, I mean that was Bubba for the most of the race. Was
and Carson Hocevar, don't forget him.
And Hocevar was as well. We're going to talk about Hocevar too. But shout out to Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick is the winner, and I didn't pull the picture, so sorry about that. But Tyler, we'll put it up next week. We're just getting into the season.
Right.
But Tyler Reddick is your points leader.
Yes.
He's won 2 races.
Yes.
They're one of only 6 racers now that have done that all time.
Yes.
The first team. That's amazing. I didn't know that stat was there.
Yeah, 6.
And see, I told Dean after the race, he wanted to give me a hard time about Bubba. And I said, Bubba, they told Bubba, you got to block. Your time will come. Because they wanted the history to be made. I really think they did. I was joking a little bit. I really think it almost was said. We need Reddick to win. It's legendary. We got Michael Jordan.
That's what Ken said.
I think they told it. I think that's why he was mad after the race.
I think that's what. Yes.
He didn't even want to talk. He said, "Well, it was a heck of a car." He didn't. He said, "I didn't know I got up that far. It was a little hinky." I'm telling you, I think that they wanted Reddick to win once they saw that he had an opportunity to, and he blocked Hocevar because that's exactly what he did.
Right.
He also blocked. I think he had blocked Chase.
Yes.
Who was coming up.
Right.
Early, and so he plugged up that whole side. Reddick goes to the victory.
Right.
I'm not sure.
No.
The side of me that says there's a little bit of fixing going on sometimes in these things. I just think that I
agree.
Now, if I believe this, if Bubba had won Daytona, I think they would have told Reddick to do the same thing. But Reddick is the guy that they're really pushing right now. They wanted Jordan to get another win. It looked like he was going to get it either way.
Yeah.
But and it is big. I mean, the tie-in, minority car, part owner, minority driver. I think that's going to be big, and I look for that to happen soon.
Yeah.
Both cars very strong. 2311's got it going on.
Because they are wanting to bring minority fans into the sport.
That's why it shocked me a little bit, but to me, there was no reason for Bubba to even go up the track.
No.
He had it. He didn't even have to move. I know it. There's no radio traffic that's going to say that.
Right.
But somehow I just think that they told him to move over and let Reddick come through. But
went up the track, he's trying to going backward.
Yeah, well, he got clipped on the little corner there. Then that was kind of it. Then it just all messed up.
I thought Hocevar.
So you could say, I will say, yes, Bubba's still learning, and maybe he made a mistake. But I don't know that he didn't even need. No, he had shown the whole night he knew how to go up the track.
Right, he did.
Why in the world at that point? And another problem he had, and I said, his green flag starts like when they drop the flag. Sometimes he's not had the best.
Right.
He spun the tires before.
Right.
He did 2 excellent ones back to back. He got out front. He had the front. He had the horsepower.
He did.
And why all of a sudden is he going up the track at that point?
That's right.
All he had to do was come back around. Maybe he thought Hocevar, if we're going to go down that road, he think Hocevar, who was fast.
He was.
That he was maybe the guy. So I think if you're going to go down that road, I think if we can get Reddick up our grade, maybe it's like, let's block Hocevar because he can beat both of the cars.
Right.
And maybe we block him and it didn't work out the way they thought. That could also be the way it went.
Right.
But one of you guys, and Bubba's up front, Hocevar's coming.
Uh-huh.
You got to stop him. So I
Yes.
just think there was communication that went that way.
Yes. We don't know what goes behind closed doors, right?
Larson leads to arson when he burns that rubber.
no,
Bubba is no tiger. Well, I'm not saying he is, but in NASCAR circles, this is going to be a big deal when he does get that victory up there, and it'll happen.
okay, here's another question that I heard through the grapevine. How do we know NASCAR ain't letting 2311 win over this lawsuit? Since
We don't know what I was in the agreement.
no, we don't.
But they have won 2 races.
Yes.
That's all we can say.
Right,
We don't know what was
We
in
don't-
the agreement,
right.
except for the things they announced, and we don't know. We do know that 2311 has won 2 races.
Yes.
So,
Are they on fire? I want to say yes, but
well, I think they've shown they've got the speed, but Reddick did come out of nowhere on the Daytona.
Yes.
He wasn't even being talked about. He was up and back in the Atlanta race. Bubba has been fairly consistent in both of those. Another guy I hated it for was Barry. He was having another excellent run. Another excellent run.
Yes.
Josefar did. Chase was consistently, but he never really got up front.
No, he didn't.
Who was the other guy that was fighting so well?
Larson was.
Well, Larson was burning real well. He
Yes.
did, and of course he had the bad crash out.
Kyle Busch didn't show. Wasn't even.
No, Keselowski was having a nice run.
Yes.
At one point, he has shown me that he's. I told you, I'm telling you, the guy has the ability. He's done it before. I think he's still got the ability. and the
Briscoe was
car.
coming up.
Briscoe was coming up, and there were a couple of other drivers that were kind of up and back.
Right.
I mean, they go back to 18th and storm to the front.
Yes. Yes.
So there, it's super speedway. People can, a lot of teams can win, but I think in this race there were 4 or 5 cars that were legitimately going to be the winner unless they
Right.
were wrecks. And I think one of those was Bubba. I think one of those was Hocevar. He really, man, was he showing some speed. And Larson, obviously William Byron probably, but
Right.
again, getting in wrong places, wrong times, doing Hamlin. Man, what about that one wreck, man?
Man.
Hard hits.
Yes, it was.
So let's talk about Hocevar.
I think he's like y'all said, and I'm gonna echo it. He's a new Kyle Busch. He's a new Earnhardt.
This guy, he's 23 years
Right.
old. He's a big, young, clunky kid
He is.
who he's aloof.
He is.
He's he will poke the bear. He don't care.
No, you're right.
I mean, he talks like a guy that's been in the league for 10 years.
Yes. Yes.
He definitely he knows he's making people mad.
Yes, and he don't care.
And he don't care. And he said, "I'm going to put a fender there, whether you like it or not."
That's it.
And he had no friends.
He don't. He
Nobody
didn't.
would
No,
go with him,
no,
and
no.
he still almost won that race.
Yes, he did. Came in second.
Nobody would go with him,
No.
which makes me wonder why they were going up to block Hocevar anyway. But he was late. He was coming up there and threatening for the lead. Anyway.
Yes.
I mean, if Reddick can do it, he certainly could do it. So,
I thought he had it.
but he came on very strong. But this young guy, and who's he drive for? Is
Spire.
Spire. That's what I was
Spire.
thinking. Spire.
Him and Daniel Suarez as teammates.
And Suarez come up
Oh
strong.
man, what are you talking about?
I was a little shocked at that.
I was too.
SVG for a minute, but then things went bad for him. He got caught
Uh-huh.
up in the wreck, wasn't it?
Yes.
Which there was a lot of cars that got caught up in the wreck.
Connor Zilic didn't even show up. I don't think.
No, he didn't have a good race. There's a lot of them. The Dillon,
Yeah.
there's just a lot of drivers that are not looking good right now.
No, they
Eric Jones, where are you? Mayday.
Yeah.
Eric Jones, where's Eric Jones at?
Yes.
Not good at all.
He ain't doing good.
There's some good race car drivers in the back of the field that haven't really showed up yet. So
I asked Ken that's coming up here. I'm gonna ask you. This is questions night.
question not. Let's do it.
Okay. This is Bowman's last contract year with Hendricks.
Right.
This is the last contract year for Tyler Reddick for 2311. Do
Yeah.
you think Tyler Reddick will go and take Bowman's place in that 48 car?
Oh, that's a great question right there. Bowman's out. Bowman
yeah.
has to do something really great the rest of the year, and
Right.
I don't think he's going to do it.
I don't either.
I think he is going to be replaced. Do you think they? Hendrick money. I mean, That's a dang good question, Dean. That's a very good possibility. You know, it's funny. Last year at this time, we were talking about maybe that your boy
Right.
Chase might be out if he don't straighten up.
Yes,
But he
yes,
got it together,
yes.
although he didn't win it, and Larson, did.
Right. But now,
Reddick
head
is
scratcher.
the redheaded, shorter. He looks like a little. What are those guys? Not a troll, but I don't mean this in a bad way, folks. I'm just having fun.
But
He looks like a
leprechaun.
leprechaun. I wasn't gonna go there. I mean, I didn't see him wearing like little clicky heels and a green hat, dude.
Tricks is for kids.
He reminds me of like a miner or something, in a game or something. One of the medieval guys, that has the big arms.
Yeah.
He mines for resources.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Like a blacksmith kind of dude. That's kind of reminds me of. Not that blacksmith can't be tall.
Right.
But a leprechaun. Tyler Reddick. I mean, come on. What do you think about that? You gonna get the nickname Leprechaun now? But
where they gave Hocevar Hurricane?
Yeah.
Hurricane Hocevar?
Where'd that come from?
I don't know, but I like that because he's windy.
Greatest thing ever though was the chatter, and he blew all their minds. The shake and bake.
Yes.
I think that should be the nickname.
Yes.
Because he started talking about shake it, you munchkin. There's your good one, NC. He started talking about shake and bake.
Yes, he did.
And they didn't have a clue what he was talking about.
You're right, because I did. Because he said that, I thought Ricky Bobby. I thought, oh my God, he's Ricky Bobby in this now.
And so they asked him, and he goes, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. He's just throwing words out there. I think he's been a little coy myself.
I do too.
I think that's some inside slang there for the team. He
Uh-huh.
wasn't going to reveal it. I think he knows what comes out.
He
of his
knows
mouth.
what he was saying.
Shake and bake. We're gonna have to pay attention to this shake and bake.
Everybody, even the announcers knew what he meant when he said
Yeah, they tried to get him to talk about it. He wouldn't do it. But
that. Right.
Reddick is he was standing next to Michael Jordan.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we're talking look straight up at him. I mean,
Yeah.
by the way, Biscuit Boy's grandson got to meet Michael Jordan at that race. I went to the race. He sent me video of it. We'll get that up next week.
Great.
Or maybe the rest of this week. We have other shows. We'll probably get that up this week. He got to meet the man though. He got a little video of him standing there. So big. Michael Jordan's riding high right now.
He is.
I mean, real high.
Do you think? Okay, it's like last year. Bale won 3 races in a row. Do you think this could happen to Reddick? He'll get hot and he'll just cool off and can't find him.
Well, yeah, because Bubba's going to go ahead of him, and Bubba's going to be getting those wins, Dean. Of course, I believe that.
What are you? I know what you're drinking in that cup. Moonshine.
Hey, Miss Jen. Of course, I think Reddick. He's got to cool off a little bit because Bubba's got to win next.
You need to lay off that moonshine you're drinking. You need to lay off of it.
Bubba's got to win. But by the way, folks, I don't even know if Dean knows this was out there. Dean, there was a poll out there. We're gonna have a giveaway.
Oh yeah!
Did you see the poll?
Yeah, I saw it.
We're gonna have a giveaway in the month of March, and I said I'm gonna start it early just for this one weekend, and it was last weekend or over the weekend, and because somebody
Gina says
I
no
can say
Bubba.
it now. Dean sent me a picture of a Taylor Swift book again at the big box store. And so I put it out there. Which one of my co-hosts sent me a picture of Taylor Swift, and everybody said you. Nobody picked anybody else, so they get extra tickets in the hat. We're going to give away a bag of coffee, and I've got a Yeti mug. It's a nice little package. We're going to do. We'll announce that on the 1st. What you got to do? It's not going to be real hard. We're going to get you to help us boost some stuff. But yeah, they figured it was you.
I figured they would.
What do you mean, no Bubba? By the way, Miss Jen, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to get that. We're gonna go to the notes in the vault here in a minute. We're just talking about the Atlanta race. Again, I think Reddick not joking around. Reddick ain't going to keep this up.
No.
And he will. I think he will. It's kind of like. Listen, that's a good team.
Oh, yeah.
But he's not going to ride this high for the whole season.
No.
He's not going to win 12 races.
No.
He's not going to do that. Will he win another one or two? Maybe, probably.
Yeah.
Good possibility. But all the drivers are going to be thrown off this week because of where they're going.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Reddick this week. That's not going to happen.
No.
He is not going to win.
He ain't. No, he ain't.
because it's road course this week. right?
Exactly.
Where's it at? Sonoma?
Uh,
Is it Sonoma?
no,
or-
Coda. Circuit of the Americas.
Where's that at?
Austin, Texas.
Okay, I forgot about that one. Is that the one I liked where they had like the? I can't remember. There was one of them I really liked. I'm not a fan of road courses, folks. I don't.
No, I think you like
There's two. I liked.
Roval. The Roval, Charlotte Roval.
I like that one, but there was another one. Is this the one that has the hinky cuts in it? As far as the road course, you have to like change direction. They have the big grandstand right there. I think that's a different one. I don't
I'm
remember.
not for sure.
But Tyler Reddick ain't winning this week, so
No.
he's not. He's just not going to happen. Who else from Atlanta? What else will we say about it? It was well attended.
It was.
Well attended. Crowd looked
was.
great. Pre-game, everything was really good.
Oh yes.
I think NASCAR is riding high. And somebody said out there, one of the people I was listening to said kind of what we said last year, that they thought that last year. Well, actually, it was a guy that's out online. He does videos. He does a podcast, but he puts out little short videos. And he said the same thing we said. He said, I thought NASCAR had a good year last year. He said he had been away for years.
Yeah.
And he came back and watched all season. He wasn't happy about the Daytona gas thing, though. That made him mad.
Nobody
And
was.
he got another guy to watch. That was his first race he watched for like 5 to 7 years or something, maybe even 12. And he was ticked off and said, I don't know if I'm going to watch another one about this way they did that. So maybe he gave Atlanta a try because Atlanta was a great.
It was. It was.
Yes, I did listen to Cletus Judd's song. I did hear that. That was funny. I think Biscuit Boy sent me that, and I laughed. I laughed on that one.
I need to hear that.
You need to listen to that. Dude.
I need to.
You do need to listen to that.
I need to.
So yeah, it was a good race, although a little bit of controversy in there.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Coming out of it, Reddick is top dog. Bubba's 2.
Yeah.
Bubba Train.
He's 2 right now.
2026 is still going. It's still going. I love his color. I love the color.
Oh, I did too.
On that car, it looks good. He's been doing some good racing,
and
he learned to watch his mouth.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
he has.
He really watched his mouth after this race. He really did.
He did too.
So I'm telling you, he's going to win, man. He's going to win a lot.
No, you said that last year, and he won one race last year to Brickyard.
Well, that was just a test run. The train hadn't really got cranked up yet.
It sure hadn't got
takes
cranked
a little
up.
while for the train to get going.
It's still
Hocevar looked good. Larson looked good.
Yes.
Byron had speed. Chase had speed.
Right.
Keselowski had speed.
Yes.
They all looked
Briscoe
good.
looked good.
Briscoe. Who else? There was a couple
Chris
other.
Buescher.
Busher, yeah, he did look pretty good.
Austin Cindric looked good.
Cindric was the surprise, and I thought he might win the thing.
Yeah.
Man, did he shoot like a bullet to the front.
Yeah, he did.
Wow. It's unfortunate because
what happened to Kyle Busch? He just spun out on his own.
He lost control.
He couldn't keep it going.
And he was mad. He's mad. He's running out mouth after his interview. He's blaming it on everybody else.
Right.
Right. That's what happens, Kyle, when you're back in the pack and you're getting knocked around.
That's right. That's right.
I don't think anybody fears him anymore.
No, they don't. They better fear Hocevar.
Jen says she just sent it to you, so you'll have it on your.
Okay.
You'll be able to look that up and listen to it. I think
we better look out for Hocevar. I think he's coming up in the ranks.
Yeah.
He was quiet last. Yeah, he wasn't quiet, but he was, like a snake lurking in the grass.
He's not going to do good this week either, though. This is going to be a blip week. It's going to balance some of the standings up a little bit. So let's go. Let's talk about Dean's Vault and Dave's Vault, because Jen's in here, and I'm going to show that.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to your notes.
Okay.
And we'll continue on. So Dean's Vault brought
Jeff
to you
Bodine.
by Wolf Nation Coffee. Oh, I've got 3 new packs in. I've got another one on the way. And we are just loving it. As always, same great taste. Nothing's changed. Just a rebrand. And get your Wolf Nation coffee today. What do you give me?
Jeff Bodine.
Jeff Bodine. There's one from the...
No sponsor.
No sponsor. I guess they couldn't afford it. Well, he had some stuff on there.
Right.
Some smaller sponsors.
Yes,
not the main
yes.
sponsor.
Right.
There's nothing on the hood. So how long have you had that?
Oh, Lord, I've had it several years.
Well, it is Jeff Bodine.
Yes.
What was his brother's name? Jeff, and there was another Bodine.
Yeah, there was.
Anyway, that's from Dean's Vault.
And
Each week he brings you something from
Get Her Done.
And Get Her Done from
Look, Larry the Cable Guy.
Larry the Cable. Yeah, Get Her Done. I like it. A magnet. Where'd you get that at?
I borrowed it. Lord, I think Walmart.
Brett Bodine. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Cletus. You saying Cletus is stupid or Dean?
Ooh.
I'm gonna get myself in trouble. So yeah, get her done. Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
Legend. So that's pretty cool. I like the magnet things. You put them on your refrigerator. Or
I
whatever.
do.
They're kind of neat.
I got the freezer downstairs.
All right, and then Miss the cat lady, Miss Jen, had put this on line for sale, and I said, "Well, I'm gonna buy that, help her out." And I just thought this would be really cool.
Right.
There's not much in Dave's vault. Dave's vault is very thin,
But you got records in it.
but well, I do. My vault is records. I do it on the music show. It's kind of like, but just show you what's inside. Some of these really good pictures here. These tins, pretty cool. And we got there's one from the past.
Oh yeah, Dale Jarrett. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Love it, old Dale. And then that's your favorite driver of all time, right?
Oh, Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon. Striking. Was that his Earnhardt look he was trying to get with those
I
glasses?
think it was.
He was trying a little bit early on, I think, to try to intimidate the intimidator. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
Although he did great, legend, Hall of Famer.
Yes.
And then there's the man himself.
Yep.
Yes. But my favorite one, honestly, of all them, my favorite one is this one right here.
Mark Martin.
I was a big Mark Martin fan. And I've been enjoying watching some of his
Mark
stuff.
Martin's a little short dude.
But it don't matter.
He was short. Me and Kim went to see him.
Are you saying he's the leprechaun?
He could have been.
You just called Reddick the leprechaun.
But Riddick is short.
Leprechaun. We're gonna get in trouble. I can see us getting a no. They're gonna be going, what do you mean leprechaun?
I swear to God, tricks is for kids. Remember?
What the heck are you even talking about, dude? You've totally lost me, Mike. The cowboy hat just blew off my head.
You don't remember that commercial?
I remember what the heck's I got to do with what we're talking about.
That's Riddick. Leprechaun.
Oh, that was a leprechaun on that. Was that your cereal? Is that what you ate?
No, I like Fruit
You
Loops.
seem to know a lot
No,
about it.
I like not Fruit Loops.
You are a Fruit Loop.
I like Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes. Snap, crackle, pop.
No,
that's the other one.
that's Rice Krispies.
Come on, he's got one of them goofy ones. What's one of those? Oh my gosh, I can't remember them all now. Count something.
Count Chocula.
Chocula. I bet Dean had that one.
No, I didn't like that. I tried it.
Oh, you did.
I tried Fruit Loops. Don't like Fruit Loops.
You don't like Fruit Loops?
No.
Come on, man. What do you mean you don't like Fruit Loops?
No, they're nasty.
Oh, come on, folks. Dean, I'm worried about Dean. I really am. I mean, here he is. He's already told us he eats crystals for breakfast.
Yes.
With extra onions, extra mustard, and extra something else. Cheese.
Mustard.
I said mustard.
And I put cheese. I like cheese on it too.
And cheese. That's his 10 o'clock meal.
Oh, yes.
4 crystals loaded down like that.
Yes.
And so then Biscuit Boy asked him, does that make your gas hot?
Yes.
Or burn? Does that make your gas burn? He said a different way. I'm not going to say it that way. But he asked, does that make your gas hot or burn? Burn, not hot. Burn. And Dean
No, it don't.
And Dean about fell on the floor.
I did, and you did too.
Well, you never know what's going to come out of his mouth.
No, you don't.
It just killed me. So that was Dean and Dave's vault.
Yes.
I won't have any next week because mine's on the music.
Yes, it is.
But each week is. Thank you, Dean, for bringing those. Those are neat to see. I don't know what he's going to bring out of the vault. Sometimes it's kind of weird, like the Donica's bathroom split.
Yeah.
That one's kind of weird. But hey, both of them have been pretty cool. That was a cool toy. I think that was like for a 3-year-old.
Yes.
But maybe Dean acts like a 3-year-old.
No.
I don't know. Takes a bath, all the little toys there. Plays the duckies floating around.
No.
Maybe you have a race in the tub with all the little drivers as duckies, and you're having a race. And Mom goes, get out of the bathtub.
No.
Oh my goodness. All right, Dean's Notes is brought to you by Patriot Mobile. Patriot Mobile, make the switch today. You'll get your first month free. All you got to do is go to Patriot Mobile and put in promo code cornbread, and you'll get your first month free. Patriot Mobile, make the switch today. Every phone I have is on Patriot Mobile. They've got some. It's a very patriotic company. All the companies you represent are, and we appreciate them very much. I don't know what's in the Racing Dean's notes here, but we're fixing to find out.
Oh, Patrick Mobile's gonna be in the race this Sunday.
Oh, that's right, because they are a Texas-based company.
Yes,
and they do tie-ins like that. So that's great.
I saw that.
Is one of the cars going to have it on there, or is it?
Yes,
they just sponsoring the race.
No, it's gonna be on the car.
Do you know which one? I think I get an email from them, and they were talking about this, but I don't know which one they said.
I'll look on it after I do the notes.
All right, Dean's notes. Let's go. Here we roll.
Okay, pit road speed 90 miles an hour on pit road. Then the yellow line to 45 miles an hour.
Which one?
In Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. Okay.
90 to the yellow line and 45 after that.
And there's a couple of them messed up at that.
Yes.
One for sure, he went in the grass.
Yes. Echo Park Speedway.
I don't like the name, by the way. If I can throw that
I don't
in.
either.
I think it sounds stupid.
Which is
Sorry.
Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Yeah, I just call Atlanta Motor Speedway sponsored by. I could deal with that.
I could too.
When you change the whole name,
Right.
that's Atlanta Motor Speedway. Come on.
It's like they changed Redskins to Guardians. I can't never do that.
No.
And O'Reilly Auto Parts Series on CW, 163 laps. Saturday, 251 miles. It started at 5 o'clock. Bennett Transportation Logistics 250. Sam Mayer got the pole.
Okay.
J.C. Love won stage 1. Roger Caruth won stage 2. Sheldon Creed won that race.
And there was controversy at the end of the race.
Yes.
What was that controversy? It was about a wreck, offender, wasn't it?
Yes.
They put somebody.
Sam Mayer was telling Sheldon Creed how good he did. Teammates and Sam Mayer went into the grass, tore his car up.
Yeah.
And that was a no-no.
And there was something else about, was it that race or one of the other ones about when they were checking them afterwards or something? It was something else.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that was.
I can't either, but
there was a little bit
that
of
was the main one
about.
about.
There were some people ticked off. I mean, highly ticked off.
That was the main one about Sam Mayer going into the grass, tearing his car up.
Yeah.
And they should have done that.
Yeah, no penalty, really.
No, there was no penalty, but
just racing, folks.
But he told his pit crew, he said, sorry about that, folks.
Yeah. There'll be payback coming on that.
Yes.
Big time.
The Craftsman Truck Series race shortened. It was a time race.
Yeah, we mentioned that. We hate that.
135 laps. Yeah, right. I think it was like 130 laps. I think it was.
Yeah.
FS1, 130. Jake Garcia got the pole. Corey Hine won stage 1. Stuart Friesen won stage 2. Kyle Busch won that race.
It was a big win for him. It was kind of cool seeing his son out there.
Yes.
Very nice. On that note about sons, I don't know if you have it in your notes about the other son that got signed. You got that?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just leave that alone.
Yes.
But it was nice to see his son race out there, run out there, race out, we'll say.
Yes.
And that was pretty cool. Me, myself, and I don't know that he didn't do it later, but this is the Kyle Busch factor for me, if I may say that. I'm going to throw this in. When his kid run out there, it was nice. They had a nice hug and everything, and Kyle gets the little checkered flag.
Yes.
I would have let my son hold that up.
I would too.
I didn't see him do that.
No, I don't think he ever did.
And it for me, it's his business, not mine. For me, it kind of bothered me. I mean, I know it's his flag. He won, but man, what a moment to share with the world with your son, to have that moment of him, the kid holding up that flag for your dad. I think he missed a moment there. And I get there's a lot going through your mind, but I don't know. I'm just a little more in tune that way. I can tell you, my grandkids, if they were out there, the boys or my grandkids, either one, I would have had them hold that flag up. It'd been a moment. I would want to share that with my kid.
Truck race was called the Freight Racing 208.
Okay.
It wasn't the 208. It was like the Freight Racing 200.
Yeah. I enjoyed the truck race. It was really good. Very exciting. And sometimes the truck race is the better of all of them.
Sometimes it is.
Certainly better in O'Reilly's series sometimes, but I think the race that's going to get even better with the entrance back in of Ram and everything. I'm looking for a great season from the truck racing. It's not lived down. It's lived up to its billing right now. Right. I think so.
NASCAR Cup Series Auto Trader 400. 260 laps, 400 miles on Fox, 3 p.m. Tyler Reddick got the pole. Austin Cindric won stage 1. Bubba won stage 2. I bet
Yeah.
you was happy over that.
Bubba train. I was going, there you go, Dean. That's how I did it. There you go, Dean.
I could hear you.
I said representative's going to win the race, and he should have won that race.
I
think that made him pull over.
I could hear you.
I was. You can ask my wife. I was like, there you go, Dean. I said when him and Chase were racing against each other, I said, if Bubba dumps Chase, I'm calling Dean.
I bet you Henry was on that phone the whole time.
I didn't want him to wreck him, but you always said he's going in the wall. I was waiting for him to put Chase in the wall.
Tyler Leprechaun Reddick. I'm gonna get to hate mail over this. I'm gonna get hate mail. Won the race.
Did he click his heels?
I think he did. A second ring in 2 weeks.
Dude, I want you when it gets to when we get late in the season, it's near Halloween. Dude, you got to dress up as a leprechaun now.
I'm not going to dress up as
I
Tyler
can
Reddick.
see it.
I'm not going to dress up.
I can see it.
Oh, by side note, Sheldon Creed, that's his first career win
Okay.
in the O'Reilly.
Nice.
In the O'Reilly
Always nice
series.
to get that first one.
Yes. I'm trying to find where. Oh yeah. Toyota Racing Development announced a long commitment to third generation driver Keelan Harvick.
I heard that. Glad you had it in there. And this kid's good.
He is good.
He's good. You know, it's a long ways off, but who knows? He may be the best one. I mean, this kid carries himself well.
Right.
He is already doing very well. I mean, I wonder what they paid him like with the deal. I mean, this kid's what, 13?
Yes.
13. I wonder what he's making at 13 in this long deal.
Keelan will partner with Rackley War and Kevin Harvick Inc. Compete in the late model races, piloting the number 62 Toyota Camry with ExxonMobil as a primary sponsor.
Very nice. Wonder where the 62 came from. Is that already his number?
I think it was.
A lot. You know, I've noticed a lot of race car drivers are getting into the higher numbers now.
Yeah.
You see the people with the 3 and all that. But 3 is always going to be legendary.
Oh, yeah.
But I've seen a lot of people going for these high numbers.
They are.
You know, even like triple digit in some racing levels, like 112 or something. I think that's cool.
Ross Chastain watermelon field is called Millen 1.
Yeah, and Chastain is not living up to
No,
billing. I'm sorry. He had a nice run at one point.
What's happened to him Saturday?
Well, he's not been the same since he threw that watermelon down.
He hadn't.
He has not.
I think he slipped on it.
He ain't no leprechaun. He's a big guy.
Oh, he is.
Chastain's a big guy. He looks like WWF.
Oh, yeah. The watermelons are transported by Joyride Trucking.
Okay.
I heard that last week. That's Dean's notes.
Dean's notes. Well, we thank you, Dean, for putting in the work on that and giving us some information. And we learned a lot about the tracks, about the drivers, and about the race itself. We appreciate that. It takes time to do all that. I appreciate the research you do on it. Next week, we'll start back with our videos and our PowerPoint, but we're just getting a couple of races in. We'll go back and pick up some of the scenes and stuff with that. But we've been doing a lot with our dirt track interviews and stuff too. And that's another reason we thought we was going to have an interview tonight. Didn't happen, but next week we'll make it happen, or one of the next shows we'll make it happen.
We've got one tomorrow night.
We do have an interview tomorrow night, and look for us again. I think that kicks off at 5:30 or 6, something like that, for our interview and the Dirt Report.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. So we have the Southern Fried SFP Racing Hour, but we also have the Dirt Report. So they kind of two different entities there. We do have our own Facebook page for SFP. We'll probably have one for the Dirt Report for long. There's a lot of people liking that. We do have a new one today for Wolf Nation, so Wolf Nation podcast. So be looking for those things out there. But we're expanding the racing. The racing is on multiple days now, and we're having a ball. And we hope you're having a ball with us and enjoying it. We have a lot of interviews coming up again on that Dirt Report, and it just gets better and better.
I got 2 notes for tomorrow night's show.
All right.
It's going to be interesting.
Well, I like the interesting. So
Yes.
that's very good. All right, we're headed on to the next week, the next race, which will be Sunday at. Remember what time that is? It's always afternoon, but some of them start a little earlier, some a little later.
I wanted
Because because it'll be later because of it's 3 hours behind us or ahead of us, however you say that.
okay.
Because it's out in Texas.
A little side note. Next Sunday, March the 1st, 10 a.m. is a Firestone Indy race.
That's Indy. Yeah.
Indy Grand Prix of St. Petersburg.
Okay.
And this going to be next Sunday at 10 a.m., 45 laps
All right.
on Fox FS1.
And what times is the NASCAR Cup Series?
The truck race will be on next Saturday at 3 p.m.
Saturday at 12. Be sure. What times you say?
FS1.
I like watching races on FS1. O'Reilly.
Yes. And then the Xfinity, the O'Reilly, I want to say Xfinity. O'Reilly series comes on next Saturday at 3 o'clock on CW.
Yeah.
Then the Cup race comes on next Sunday at 3:30.
Yeah, it's a little later. That's going out west. And it's not one of my favorites. So I'll watch, but I'm right. What's the one after that? Do you have the schedule in front of you? We'll put that up.
The next race is Las Vegas.
Yeah, I like that one.
A mile and a half track.
Although they need to get some lights if they don't have it. I mean, I will say that. All right, who we got? Let's write them down and pick them. Who do we got that's coming up for the? I'll let Dean write them down. Make a little note so we'll have that. Who's going to win this road course? Texas road course, Austin, the Austin city limits.
Okay.
So and you're all welcome to put your picks in if you want to. And Marine has already thrown his out there, and we're going to.
Okay.
I like those picks. So Marine, we're going to put him up first because he just throwed them right on out.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
SVG, who rode, he won every road course last
10.
year. It'd be hard to pick against, but
SVG.
I'm going
to. Okay, who's next?
Chase. Oh, come on. Chase ain't going to win that. He ain't going to come in second. Come on now.
The third.
Connor Zillich.
Oh, yes.
Connor. Sarah Connor.
Who's
Terminator.
the dark horse? Oh,
Christopher Bell. That's Marine's picks. Very nice.
Okay.
I like it.
Go ahead, Dave. Let me.
My pick to win is Suarez.
Oh.
Suarez is going to be number one. He's going to be battling with SVG, and he's going to be coming second.
SVG second.
Bubba's going to come in third.
Okay.
He's going to have a nice run at this track.
Okay.
I think he's done well at those tracks.
Who's the dark horse?
My dark horse is going to be. This is kind of tough, because road courses are so. I just hate them.
I know it.
I really, really do hate them. But I think that I will put. I'm gonna put Busher. I think that he has shown me a lot this year so far, and I think he's ready. That would be my dark horse. I think Busher is one that I would ride with.
Okay. My first one is going to be SVG.
Okay.
I'm going with my heart on this. And
He
second
easily
one,
could win.
second one is Connor.
Okay. Connor Zillich.
My third one, Chase.
Chase third. Boy, the heart's getting all into this.
Yes.
Chase is not going to be in the top 10.
Dark horse.
I don't know.
It's going to be hard.
The Guardians.
Yeah, right.
You want to say it, Bubba. You want to say it.
Nope.
Oh.
I got to say Joey Logano. dark horse.
That's not bad. You know, and like I say, Logano, that was the other driver I was trying to remember. He had some nice horsepower
Right.
the last 2 weeks. I don't like the bald look. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
Has nothing to do with the racing, but I don't like that look. But he's a whiner. I know he's a Ford, but he's a whiner guy.
When he shaved his head, he come on the TV and said, I'm not sick. I got nothing wrong. I just want to shave my head.
He's his own. I just don't like the look.
I don't
It's
either.
just too different for me. But,
Right.
But it may feel better in the helmet. Who knows? You know,
Right.
this time of year anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's hot. You know, well, that one race was cold, but you know, some of the places they go, they race out west a lot. You know, and stuff, and then down in Florida, it could get pretty steamy in there. They have to have that air conditioning suit and all that. You know, I'll say another loser out of this starting this season is Hamlin. Hamlin, although he's raced real well, he's not finished the deal. And
He hadn't.
some would say maybe Hamlin still has a lot of thoughts on his brain,
Right.
and it may be really hard for him right now because he's made some mistakes where that move he made.
It wasn't a Hamlin move.
That was. It's almost like because we said in racing, it's those little bitty micro moments.
Yeah.
You got to be looking in your mirrors to your side. You're listening to spotter.
Yes.
You're checking all the instrumentation. You're doing all this stuff, and maybe it's just not quite there right now. And I think everybody can understand that when you lose your parent,
Right.
especially the way he did.
Yes.
But it just seems like I didn't feel like going to the season, not even because of the dad. I just felt like Hamlin was going to slip back a little bit. I think that's what we're seeing. I think he's. You know, I know he's only going to race a limited more time.
Right.
And maybe he's, even if he don't even realize it, maybe mentally he's checking out just a little bit.
Yeah.
He's got other things on his mind, maybe. I could be dead wrong on that. But I just don't feel like he's got the eye of the tiger right now. Like
he don't.
I don't feel like he's going to put that thing down there where Hocevar will.
Oh, yeah.
If it's between him and Hocevar,
Oh,
Hocevar's going to win that because I think Hocevar will do it.
Hocevar will put Denny into the wall.
He will. To me, that storyline is going to be one to watch all year.
Yes.
And maybe Connor Zilic, the young guns, these young guys. I think you're going to see some names fading from the scene that haven't lived up. Bowman may be one of those.
Bubba.
No, Bubba's showing good, man. He's number 2 on the points, man. What's wrong with you? Come on, man.
We're starting the season. Come
on, man. He finished strong last year. Come on, man. I think
Bubba will be like a rock. You throw a rock into the river, it's going to sink.
I'm beginning to wonder if Austin Dillon is really going to show up like he should. I'm just not sold that he is. There's just a number of them. Eric Jones is another one.
Right.
Chastain is another one.
Right.
I just think it's a long season.
Well, I'll give Ty Gibbs when he even show
Ty Gibbs. I mean, these guys are not. They're just not.
Yes.
But I just don't think that they're going to be that good.
up. Ain't gonna do no good.
Now Bowman's going to end up being out of that car.
I think Tyler Reddick would take his right.
That's a great